I put together a video of the best athletes and coaches, sharing what a black belt really means and what it takes to earn it. We start with John Danaher, the most influential coach in modern jiu-jitsu.
What does it take to get a black belt in jiu-jitsu?
Very little. Just show up, pay your fees. Don't set your goals low, okay? Don't even ask yourself that question. No one cares if you got a black belt, okay? The only thing that counts is the skills you have. I know plenty of black belts that suck, okay? There's a lot of them out there. Don't lower your standards by saying, I want to get a black belt. Ask yourself something much more important. How good do I want to be? You want to be damn good, right? You want to do something, invest time in, you want to be the best you can. Wearing a belt around your waist doesn't guarantee that. Build skills, focus on that.
What's a black belt mean to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not a black belt.
Yeah, well,
I'm a brown belt.
Yeah. Everyone has like different answers basically. And I remember,
cool.
I like,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't really matter these days, does it?
I mean, maybe if I did IBJJF, I'd care more. But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I do want to do IBJJF, but
Yeah. Because like Danaher was like, don't sell yourself short, but just trying to get a black belt basically. And I kind of tend to agree with him on that one as well.
it doesn't matter.
It's like, how good do you want to be, right?
I mean, I'm a brown belt. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
I reckon. I mean,
Yeah. I like that. Very low. Yeah. Nothing.
Let's talk about just a high level. When people hear black belt, they think of, okay, you're the pinnacle of your discipline. Presumably, a lot of people would. What does it take to become a black belt in this specifically? And what does it mean? Like,
it depends who gave it to you. It's honestly just a trick. It's like a marketing trick to keep people hooked. You know, it's the reason why people do jiu-jitsu longer than they do kickboxing or boxing classes. It's a hook to keep you invested. It's like a multi-level marketing scheme, you know? It's like they want to get the blue belt. They want to get the purple belt.
And I guess it's a cheap belt to make too. Like it's just like fabric, right?
It's brilliant. And the black belt has a long established history in all martial arts. So it really is just a marketing strategy to hook people into the sport and make them feel special and validated. But at the end of the day, like, you could be a shitty black belt. You know what I mean? A black belt doesn't prevent or mean anything at the end of the day. You're only as good as how you could train and perform. So it is, in my opinion, a marketing trick. However, if you're talking to a female that doesn't train, then a black belt signifies something of great importance, discipline.
Right.
It means other different things to different people, you know.
Is it like the athletic equivalent of a PhD?
I would say so, yeah. I guess you could have a PhD and be an idiot, and you could definitely have a jiu-jitsu black belt and be completely terrible.
Okay. So like in general, start to finish, how long does it take to get one?
You could, if you dedicate yourself every day, train really hard, you could really get it in 4 to 5 years. Be difficult, but you could.
Is there any corrupt people who just like
I'll sell it for whatever, you know, like, you give me enough money.
Is there some sort of like certification process whereby it's like you cross-reference if it's a legit black belt or?
Not really. There's a tournament, the IBJJF, which is the longest running gi world championships in the world, and they have a bunch of criteria for what you need to be accredited with them, and so that you can compete with them, or you could have a team where your students compete. But it's a whole lot of confusing stuff. And they have rules where it's like, I believe you have to have 3 stripes on your black belt to give a black belt. Like, they have all these rules. So they try to control.
Oh, so there's levels above it too.
Yeah, so there's stripes on the black belt.
What's like the pinnacle?
The red belt. But I believe that's only for if you've been a black belt for 30 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but that's like the highest level of Scientology, you know? Only very few.
It's like when you hit the Super Saiyan you didn't even know existed, and all of a sudden you're like this thing that doesn't even look like the previous iterations.
Yeah, it's because it's bizarre. Because by the time you get a red belt, you got half a foot in the grave, you know? So what does the belt matter if you can't train properly?
Huh. Interesting. So like, I find this actually really fascinating. So you go from white to black. The transition is how many colors between?
So white to blue. You go blue to purple, purple to brown, brown to black. And then you could do stripes on those belts too. So it'd be 4 stripes on white belt, 4 stripes on blue belt, 4 stripes on purple.
But you don't need to. You could just jump maybe.
Most people do it for white belt and blue belt because they need the most validation. You know what I mean? Okay. Things are so bad. In the gym, they're getting bashed. They don't know anything. They feel like a fish out of water. That they need a little something to keep them going, to feel really good about themselves.
Right.
You know, and that's the trick to keep them in the game. But really,
So you're getting a raise in your job or something. You're getting like a little bit of a.
well, it's like a flex. You just got to walk onto the mats and look at everyone below you in the belt structure like peasants, really. That's the feeling that these people are going for, I think.
Right. Oh, yeah, because it's like a visual status cue as well.
Yeah, it's really a marketing strategy. I think that's why it's taken hold so well.
Yeah. So 4 to 5 years to get the black belt.
If you trained every day, most people take about 10 years.
So presumably you, Nicky Rod, Gordon, top guys all have black belts, or is it?
Yes, yeah, we all got the black belt.
Okay. What about the stripes?
I don't know how many stripes. I think I'm 2 or 3 stripes. You're meant to get an X amount. Here's the weird thing. Once you get a black belt, you just get it based on pure time, which I think the first 2 stripes are 3 years each. Honestly, I couldn't even tell
It's like,
you.
how would they regulate how much time you're investing into getting the stripes, though?
By paying a membership with the IBJJF
Right.
so that they can track that you're still a black belt, apparently, yeah.
Is it harder to get a black belt through like Danaher than elsewhere, for example?
Yeah, for sure. He will be pretty tough. He'd be probably one of the most strict.
So presumably it means more to have like a Danaher black belt than.
It does mean more, but he also does it in a brilliant way because he'll keep his students who are elite level students below the level of black belt so that he can now send those students out into the world to beat black belts and go, look how brilliant this guy is. He just destroyed a black belt. But that black belt could be a bus driver or something, you know? So it's like, it's a very genius approach. He'll be like, my junior beat this world champion black belt.
Right. Damn. So there is like a big marketing component around it for sure.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it's all marketing at the end of the day, I think.
That's crazy, man. So all in 4 to 5 years if you're going hard, and realistically 10 for most people.
For most people, 10, yeah. You'd have to be really, really good. I think 4 to 5 years, you train every day and you had successful competition results, it could easily be justified.
But anyway, all I want to mean here is that there is not one exactly time that you're going to take your black belt. So if you're a beginner and you're just starting jiu-jitsu, stop thinking about that because you're going to drive yourself crazy. If you focus like, oh, I'm going to get my black belt in 8 years. It's not about you. That's not your decision. It's your teacher's decision. So my tip here is like, focus on your day training. Try to do not think about the pace and try to do not think about the future. Just try to think about your day training today. What are you gonna do today to improve and to be better than you were yesterday? So, but as I said here, I see like that the average for a person to get a black belt, it's not like between 8 and 12 years or even like 13 years. When you see someone who took like longer than 12 or 13, 14 years, it's normal because the guy got injured, he had to stop jiu-jitsu for a long time, and this and that. But if you're training on a constant basis, like 3 times per week, 5 times per week, it might not take that long. You might get like with 10 years, 11 years, maybe 9 years, something like that. So I think that's one question that many people ask like themselves and they are shy to ask their teacher, to ask the instructor. So here goes the answer. I think the average is around 10 years. I didn't make any like statistics to see that. It's all about my experience. You'll see some people getting very quick, normal because they got some amazing results, and you see some people taking a little longer. In my case, for example, I spent 1 year as a white belt, I got a yellow belt. 1 year as a yellow belt, I became juvenile, I got a blue belt. Then blue belt was my longest belt. I spent 3 years as a blue belt. I think it was very important for me because it's the belt that you're gonna build your base, you're gonna build your foundation. Then as a purple belt, I spent was kind of like less than 1 year. And it was in 2006. Nowadays, according to FGGF, it's not even allowed anymore. You guys spend longer than I think you have to stay at least 1 year and a half or 2 years. I'm not sure on the purple belt. I gotta check in the IBJJF rules. But anyway, and then I spent less than 1 year as a purple belt and 1 year and a half as a brown belt, and I got my black belt. So if you put all of this together, it's around 8 years or 7 years and a half or something like that. But anyway, just want to say here again, don't focus on how long you're gonna spend to take your belt. Try to enjoy the journey, enjoy like the daily of your training. If you compete, you try to enjoy every single tournament and try to focus all about getting better than yesterday. Many times I used to joke like, I want to be better than yesterday and worse than tomorrow. That's my goal. I want to be better than yesterday and worse than tomorrow. I hope tomorrow I'm better than today. And that's how I try to focus on my training and even like focus on my teaching. As a teacher, I want to be better than yesterday, worse than tomorrow. That's the goal. So I hope it helps. And that's it. Thank you guys. Os.